The Hitman's Bodyguard stars Samuel L. Jackson as a hitman and Ryan Reynolds as a bodyguard. Ryan Reynolds has to transport Samuel L. Jackson to a hearing against a very powerful man played by Gary Oldman. And there he has to testify against all these crimes people are accusing Gary Oldman of doing against his own country. And along the way, Gary Oldman doesn't want Samuel L. Jackson to get there, so he hires all of his people to try to stop Ryan Reynolds and Samuel L. Jackson from reaching the hearing. With two great actors of Samuel L. Jackson and Ryan Reynolds in a really cool trailer and an awesome poster, I was really excited for The Hitman's Bodyguard. But unfortunately, this is a very dull, disappointing film. It has everything it needs to be a great comedy. Samuel L. Jackson, Ryan Reynolds, just coming off of a great Deadpool movie, a really great soundtrack. With a great soundtrack, awesome trailer, funny parody posters, it looks like it'd be a really great movie. It's not a great movie at all. Honestly, I found this movie to be quite dull. Samuel L. Jackson and Ryan Reynolds have a chemistry, but it's not like a natural, flowing off-screen chemistry where they improvise some of their scenes. It felt like a very scripted chemistry where they're saying their lines or doing what they need to do, and then that is it. They get their paycheck, done and over with. It didn't feel very natural or friendly where they were having fun off-screen filming this movie. It just felt scripted, like they were going along with the dialogue, going along with the film, and not really exploring that relationship and having fun with it. This movie relies heavily on Samuel L. Jackson cursing and Ryan Reynolds just being annoyed and irritated with Samuel L. Jackson. And that's where most of the jokes do come from, is Samuel L. Jackson cursing, the audience losing their mind, Ryan Reynolds looking at him confused and irritated, being annoyed with him, yelling at him, and then that's what the whole film does over and over again. There's so much cursing in this film, but it's not like part of a joke or anything. It's just cursing at each other, and that is it. There's no substance to the joke. There's like no building on the joke. It's just cursing, and that is it. They really never explore much of the characters either. They always stay the same throughout the film. There's no depth to them. They try to explain some background to the characters as to why they are in the position they are now, and try to have some heartwarming moments where they understand things about themselves. It really does not work in this film at all, because throughout the whole entire film, they constantly hate each other, and at the end, they still hate each other, and so it doesn't feel like there's any room for these characters to grow, because they're all one note, and they do try to add some depth to the characters, but it really does not work, because the way they set them up previously is it's irritating to watch them just bicker at each other constantly. You think that there would be room to grow. You think I would accept those moments, but I just didn't. I really didn't care about them. This movie has some pretty cool action and is very reminiscent of Matthew Vaughn's style of directing, like Kick-Ass or Kingsman: Secret Service. It's really cool towards the end of the film, but that's about it. Samuel L. Jackson and Ryan Reynolds lacked chemistry, and they tried too hard to make me feel something for the characters when I really did not want to or did not care about what happened whatsoever. Also, there are some bad special effects and makeup in this film. Overall, I found The Hitman's Bodyguard to be a disappointment, and I'm gonna go ahead and give it a C-. I really wish I would have liked this film more. It looked like it could have been really funny, has everything it needs to be funny, but it just wasn't. If you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel here on YouTube. You can find my social media links down below and all my written reviews on my site that I participate called Hotchka. You can find all of that in the link down below. You guys are the best as always. This is Just Watch Movies, and you stay classy, YouTube.